Scientists once thought there could be little warmth 500 million miles from the sun. But here, the gravity of Jupiter and its other inner moons squeeze, bend, and twist this world until it heats up like a furnace. This is a world of erupting molten rock and poison gas plumes. This is a world so hot it is melting before our eyes. This is Io. Your trip to hell.
The surface of Io is an extraordinarily inhospitable place. To an unprotected human on the surface, the first problem would be the lack of a breathable atmosphere. And there's always the danger of being caught in a massive volcanic eruption.
We will brave Io's hell to visit some 300 active volcanoes. The #1 attraction will be Io's old faithful, Prometheus, a constant plume that sends a tower of poison gas 50 miles high. There's Loki, the largest volcano in the solar system. Scientists still don't understand its structure, but it generates more heat than all of the Earth's volcanoes combined. And Amirani, 300 miles of oozing lava, the longest active lava flow in the solar system. Io produces 45,000 tons of lava a second, enough to pave all of the Earth's continents every year. It is hot, runny, fast-moving lava.
Lava on Io would flow like olive oil, and you couldn't outrun it. You could possibly ride a bike and get away from it on a bicycle if you could ride fast enough.
And if you had a mountain bike, you would take the ride of your life. For Io has mountains twice as high as Mount Everest. You'd need warm clothing, for away from the volcanoes, Io is more than 200 degrees below zero and full of snow. Take your bike near a searing lava flow, and you'd be burned on one side and frozen on the other. And where the hot lava hits the cold snow, you'd see a magnificent plume shooting up to 250 miles into the frigid darkness of space. When the plume cools, it returns to the surface as sulphur snow. Like a kaleidoscope, the sulfur changes colors with temperature and impurities.
Io is covered in red and brown and yellow and even green. It must be quite extraordinarily beautiful.
On the molten world of Io, one thing you'd want to do is study the lava, how it erupts and how it cools. That's what these scientists are doing here at the Kilauea volcano in Hawaii. And if you could, what you'd really want to do is stick a thermometer right in a lava flow.
2,100 degrees Fahrenheit. That's a typical temperature here in Hawaii, but on Io we expect lava to be about 500 degrees hotter, and that's something we haven't seen on the Earth for billions of years.
Io has the hottest lava in the solar system, over 2,600 degrees. The last time this temperature was seen on Earth was 3 billion years ago, when our planet spilled at least 4 times as much lava as it does today.
So Io is a chance to go back and look at the types of lava flows that have been dead from the Earth. So it's like Jurassic Park for volcanologists.
We will want to visit Io, but the risks are immense. It's not just the volcanoes. Here, Jupiter showers the moon with radiation 4,000 times the lethal dose. But scientists may have found us a safe home. underground.
The main obstacle to successful inhabitation of Io by humans is overcoming the high radiation environment. And probably the best thing to do would be to seek refuge underground, perhaps in something like this, a lava tube.
Io may be studded with empty lava tubes, basically old plumbing from its dormant volcanoes, and the rock above will act as a radiation shield. Keeping our exposure to a minimum, we would emerge from the lava tube for brief excursions, and we would look up to see one more surprise, the grandest light show in the solar system.
If I could be standing by a lava flow on Io and looking up at the sky, what I would see would be glowing volcanic gases, very much like the Northern Lights.